everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs have every intention of walking out of today's game with win number 4 on the season. It's the Bills going up against the Chiefs. With that, we'll send it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. They've got the call in this Week 5 matchup.
Thank you very much, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL. The National Football League is here and on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. Hello again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And, Charles, we look at this Chiefs ball club. They come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight. Nothing on the scoreboard thus far, but that might very well be about to change as this offense comes up on a first-and-goal situation. First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Working with a second and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Melvin Gordon, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. We have a red zone update. This defense stacked up here with a 1st and 10 inside the 15. Down carry here for Johnson. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. For Johnson, the numbers for his performance from last week, 21 carries, 101 yards.
They look like a team that really emphasized the running game in the offseason. They were going to build around it. Didn't matter if they were going to run gap scheme, power scheme, whatever. They've got a runner who finds yardage if you give him just a little bit of space.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Now Wilson on 2nd down. This is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. The numbers for Bryant last week. week. 6 catches, 82 yards.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
They've made goal line offense a priority on the practice field this week. This is exactly the situation they've been prepping for. They'll run it with Johnson, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Duke Johnson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from time. This defense backed up now as they're looking at a 1st and goal just inside the 10. They'll try and run. This is Johnson looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point you've got to win at the point of attack, and on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
They go play action now. Wilson. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Russell Wilson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bills are in for 6. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Sets up the screen to Gordon. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. This offense trying to get it in the end zone from the red zone, but right now they're focused a 3rd down situation with 1 yard to go to get the 1st.
Here we go now.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Melvin Gordon with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Chiefs are an extra. Let's see what this defense can do here. Ball at the 18-yard line in the red zone. Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
But it was stopped on that play. We've had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
Now Wilson. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Wilson. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the 1st half. So we're back in the offense getting set following the call of that timeout. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the 1st half. And Vinatieri's kick is good. And the Bills have taken the lead. So they kick it through to take the lead. There is a little bit of time left, though, here in the second quarter.
And while they're concerned about not giving up a big return or giving up points themselves going into the half, how good do they feel?
Elsewhere, a score update from New Orleans. And it's an early lead there for the Saints. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Akeem Spence with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Mahomes throwing on 4th. And the pressure gets to him again. Preston Brown coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. Well, the D brought the house. They called the blitz, and they get to the quarterback. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. And incomplete on the deep ball.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
From his end zone, Mahomes on 3rd and long. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. I don't know. He had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus on the whole
that's
thing.
true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. On the return, it's high. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he'll get this across midfield to the 48. 2nd down, a little more productive than 1st. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
Schmidt on to punt as he sends it away. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
We've got whistles, and the man slow to get up here is the quarterback, Mahomes. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Wilson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. So the offense has it 1st and 10. To throw here. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
That's complete. It's Gordon. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
There are a lot of tough routes to try and cover. When you see a runner come out of the backfield and run this angle route, looks like they're going to the flat, and then they put their foot in the ground and cut back sharply inside. Not easily covered, and then when they catch it, good momentum built up by them as well.
And able to pick up the first.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Matt Milano leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. He's going to rifle one deep left. It's caught inside the 25. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the quarterback...
Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Let's go!
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now Mahomes. And he slings one that's... Incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. From the gun on third down, Mahomes over the middle here to Wilson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. Now here's Mahomes. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Spencer Ware, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the 4th. There are several... Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
They go play action here on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Now a play fake here on first down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole...
And they take him down. The Bills get to him.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now that's high now. Lucky 56. High now. Lucky 56. Lucky 56. Under 10. Under 10. 10. Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And Wilson has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They get 20 yards there on 3rd and 19, and an unlikely first down. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
And now a first down following that long gain. To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass, and sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that. That's why they're able to get to him on it.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to lead to a third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Preston Brown, the linebacker. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. And now here comes Kansas City. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call the timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. This is Gordon on the dump off. Gordon loses the football. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now Mahomes. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
Here's the Chiefs punter now. And you wonder, could they possibly think about taking a safety here? And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Here's Hyde. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Elsewhere in the NFL, they're in the fourth down in New Orleans. And scoring again, the Saints have extended their lead. A win would be their second on the young season. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Let's go! Detroit! Detroit! Over!
One final try for Mahomes. He's got the hookup with Conley. And he's brought down after a good game. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off,